Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Power Lunch Live. I'm Andrea Swedan. I'm so excited for today's conversation as we welcome a truly inspiring guest whose work blends creativity, luxury, and cultural storytelling in the most beautiful way. Mrs. Janan Shidaheh is a Palestinian-American artist, renowned for her bespoke creation and vibrant career shining more than 3 decades. Her artistry has taken shape across multiple forms, from painting building facades in Washington, D.C., to crafting beautiful murals and customizing luxury pieces for high-profile clients worldwide. Her creativity caught international attention when she personalized a Mercedes G-Wagon for the UAE's She's Mercedes campaign, transforming the vehicle into a moving work of art. Janan's talents extend to hand painting designer handbags, designing furniture, and launching a signature candle line. Her project, a reflection of her unique eye for detail in storytelling through art. In 2013, Janan relocated to Dubai, where she established a luxury customization business focused on revamping iconic leather goods from homes such as Hermes, Chanel, Louis Vuitton. Among her many accomplishments, she has sold hand-painted vintage bags at Harvey Nichols in London, and proudly became the official Louis Vuitton customizer in the UAE. Her art is vibrant, deeply personalized, and as always tells a story. So without further ado, welcome Janan.
Welcome. Thank you. You've done your homework. Wow.
Thank you. Welcome. So Janan, you need to take us back. When did you first fall in love with art and how did this start?
I've always loved art all my life. I've always been sketching and painting, and since I was a kid. So I've always loved making things beautiful. Well, be it wall, furniture, now leather,
Mhm.
but and even candles. I mean, I just like to beautify my surroundings. I've always had like beautiful spaces around me. That's what inspires me.
Okay, but you also have beautiful taste.
Thank you. Thanks. Thank
So
you.
was this your education? Like how did your cultural background shape your artistic voice from your culture, from your education or your culture?
Well, because we're basically global nomads, I've lived in so many countries, and each country I absorb the beauty and patterns and colors and aromas of each place I've lived. It
Mhm.
all, it all adds up. So I don't have just I have a very wide view of different cultures, and that really helped with my art.
I'm sure. Yes. So was
Yeah.
that your education as well?
No, no, no. I didn't go to art school. My dad thought it was a silly thing. He was a nuclear physicist, and he's like, my daughter's not going to be an artist.
Mhm.
So I ended up being an artist anyway. No, I studied mass comm. Nothing
Okay.
to do with
Nothing
nothing
to
to do
do
with.
with art.
Yeah, but I was always sketching on the side. Always.
Okay,
Yeah,
so that was your hobby.
yeah, yeah. It was a hobby.
Okay,
Yeah.
interesting. So from painting murals to customizing luxury fashion, how did that evolution come about?
So I did buildings, and then I did walls and a lot of furniture and walls, and one lady who I had done her walls also. Actually, it all started with a friend of mine where she had a espresso stain on her white Balenciaga and she didn't know what to do with it. So
Okay.
I turned it into a geisha girl because of the black stain, and it turned out really cute. And then later, a friend of mine who I had done her house also kept asking me to do her bag, and I was like, it was, why is she insisting on this? And then lo and
Her
behold,
handbag.
I did it. Her Birkin, yeah.
Okay.
So it was a strange request for me. So then a friend of mine, one of my best
Mhm.
friends, she has a place called Rewind Vintage in London. She has amazing vintage pieces. So I told her, why don't you give me the things you couldn't sell?
Okay.
You know, the odd pieces, the things people didn't buy. So she gave me that collection. We painted a pop art collection, and then we launched at Harvey Nichols in London. And I assure you, I mean, in London, no one had seen painted Chanel's before like that.
No,
Like, they were
no.
in, yeah. And actually, we bought very few Chanel's and focused on Louis Vuitton because it was more affordable at the time,
Okay.
but the Chanel's flew off the shelf. So then we realized that the more exclusive, the more unique. I think people are fed up of looking generic and they want to look different. So it took off
Absolutely.
really well. Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah,
Well, I must say, I would be nervous to paint on a Louis
yeah.
Vuitton
But
or
I
Chanel.
painted your bag.
You did, and I can't wait to show it. And but that's why, when I say your work is known for storytelling, it
It
is.
is.
Because when I sent you my Louis Vuitton to have it painted on, you asked me a lot of questions about me.
Yeah,
And you also, of course, you did your homework as well,
yeah,
but you asked, what are your colors? Do you
yeah,
like animals? Do you like flowers? What
yeah.
are you known for?
Yeah, so
So
it's a personal expression. I
it
mean,
is.
yeah, it's nice. It's a nice idea. It's a story. It's a story, like you said.
It's a
Yeah,
storytelling. So
yeah.
do you have a form or do you show samples? I mean, I know you drafted something
I
for
do.
me.
I do show samples and I do ask questions. And sometimes the clients themselves don't know what they want. And then I start asking specific questions. They're like, oh, yes, I would love that. Sometimes they don't realize. And some know exactly what they want. Most of my male clients know exactly what they want. They
Okay.
want either
Mm.
their logo, they want their car, they want their symbol status, whatever. They usually know exactly what they want.
That's so
Yeah.
interesting. So tell us about the mural, a little bit about the mural that you did in
Murals.
Washington.
I've done many murals in my life, a lot for a lot of people.
Okay.
What's great about what I do, what's amazing about what I do, is that there's no repetition. So every wall is different, every piece of furniture is different, every bag is different,
That's right.
and it's great. So I never get bored. In each project takes research and takes, a certain. I have to do my homework about whatever I'm asked to do, and that's what's amazing. I mean, I think I would not be able to do someone who does repetitive. I think that would be so boring.
No, you're right. It's true. So what inspires you? Like, how do you get inspired when you're at the moment in your painting as an artist? Is it
Music,
music? Oh,
music.
it's music.
Music and beauty. Beauty inspires me. And if something's not beautiful, I'll make it more beautiful. Sometimes I don't know when to stop.
Okay.
And also, of course, who inspires me are the clients. And I work through a lot of decorators, and they know pretty much what they want, and they'll set me on a path of this is the color scheme. We want, let's say, a neoclassical feel in this room because this is the couch. This is so it's very bespoke, and it's just lovely seeing it all come together.
Oh, how nice.
I've been asked a lot by a lot of galleries to come up with fine art because I sold so many bespoke art pieces for difficult spaces. Let's say, for example, the last one I did was this flat in Greece. They had a 4 meter couch. They couldn't
Hmm.
find a painting for that 4 meter couch. So I did them a very, very long painting to go with that couch. So I do a lot of these special requests, special or maybe quirky sizes that I can't find. So
Okay.
the galleries there that know me were like, why don't you make an exhibition? And I told them, I like to work the other way around. I'm a bespoke artist. I like to fulfill someone's not dream, but like what they versus me coming up with 40 pieces of of a theme of art and wait for people to
Okay.
like it.
Action.
You see what it's very different. Yeah.
That's right. Absolutely, it is.
Yeah.
And uh, so you travel, right?
Yes. I live between New York and Dubai. This is the Queensboro Bridge behind me.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, yeah,
Nice. So New York and
yeah,
Dubai.
yeah,
Wow, they're
yeah.
both beautiful places.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So can you tell us a little bit about the She's Mercedes project?
So I had done a bag for Miss Lamise Gargash, who is the wife of the people who are the agents of Mercedes there, and she was just amazing. She really came at a point in my life where she just insisted. She's like, "Listen, you are going to do this car," and I
A
was going
car?
through a really the Mercedes, the G wagon,
Yes.
even though I had just painted her back. But she's
Okay.
like, I want you to paint the car. And I was like, what, out of and it came at a point in my life where I really needed something to lift me out of where I was. And it went off from there. It took me 3 months. And the whole idea was to encourage women to
Mm-hmm.
also drive the G-Wagon. Because in the Emirates, it's a very much a male dominated
Mm-hmm.
car, if I can
That's
say
right.
that. So yeah, so it was painted. It was amazing, and the videos and all the press, and then and then every few I don't know what the time period was, maybe a month was given to all the notable ladies of the Emirates to drive it around. So it was a great promotion for She's
Wow.
Mercedes to
That's
increase their
nice.
yeah yeah
Yes, of course. So I'm sure there was more female that started buying the car.
yes exactly yeah.
And what is your favorite piece that you've ever worked on, whether it's furniture or handbag or a car?
Oh,
What is your ultimate favorite?
I have too many.
You have too
Yeah,
many, really.
yeah, I have
Right.
too many. Someone's
Yes.
asking
Oh,
here, where do you see
yes,
your
you
art
have a
3 years from now?
question.
Do you
Where
have
do
a
you
dream?
see your art 3 years from now? And do you have a
So
dream?
I
Oh,
have
that's
a
nice.
passion. I have a passion for furniture design and furniture painting, and I did that for a while. I used to work with Alberto Pinto, the decorator.
Okay.
He's very known in Europe, and he has incredible furniture, and it's very inspiring. And I loved inlay work, a lot of inlay work, and I did a lot of inlay work, and I think that's what I'll go back to. I also have a passion for, as I said, I love making things beautiful, so I love to
Mhm.
go to flea markets, source out ugly pieces of furniture that need saving, and I like to
Okay.
take those, restore them, paint them, and make them just works of art. And I've done that a lot in the past. I haven't been able to go back to it because in Dubai it's such a fast life. I don't have the space for it or the right workers. But when I was living in Cairo, I had a lot of, as they call wirash, I had a lot of
Story?
workers and areas where we do the carpentry, the sanding, I mean, you need rooms for all this.
Yes, of
So
course.
yeah, and I did that for many years. So I think I would love to go back to that. And also, I really want to go back to decorative painting because I really do love painting walls and surfaces. I
Okay.
mean, bags are a surface for me. They're just very small, but I'm used to,
Larger,
ceilings and large.
larger areas.
Yeah,
Well, handbags, you even do wallets. I mean, that's so
yeah.
tiny.
Yeah,
It's
I go
amazing.
small and big.
I
Yeah,
see your
thank you.
work and I'm like,
Thank
wow.
you. Thank you.
So, as a female artist and entrepreneur, what challenges you face in the luxury space in UAE or
In
global?
UAE or globally? UAE, I'm pretty known. Globally, I think I'm not good or I don't have time to maybe market myself enough.
Okay.
Like I feel like in Dubai, I have quite a long waiting list. I'm pretty known in the MENA region, but like let's say when I come here or I go to I don't know how to put myself out there. I actually don't have maybe the talent or enough time to do that. So I think I'm very much more artistically minded and not so
Business.
business minded. I would love like female businesswomen to maybe help me, lead me how to scale in a way that I would be able to do the furniture and do the bags and get a team and create this little, you know, artistic
Business
community and
community.
business. Yeah, but it's a community also. Like, I would hire other people, but I don't maybe don't have time to do it that way.
Okay.
That's my
That's
challenge.
that's
But
your
like
challenge.
I don't have challenges. I get stuff all the time where Hermes Spa refuses to fix them or Chanel Spa refuses. That's not. I've sussed that out. You know, I can fix anything almost, but it's just the business side
Okay.
that I'm not good at.
Interesting. We're
Yeah.
not gonna. Uh, Interesting. And what advice would you give to artists who want to turn their passion into business, like you did?
What's my advice to artists? Hire the right people.
Okay.
Hire good people, so
Hire
that
good
you can
people around you.
focus on. Yeah, because I don't want to dilute myself, right? If I want to do the social media or the marketing or and you just don't have time for that,
That's
and
right.
that's where I'm lagging behind. I'm not good at that.
Okay. Okay. So do you have a team with you?
No,
Okay. So you
I
answer
had a very large
everybody?
team when I was doing murals, and I had 17 people working with me full time. So that was,
That's a lot.
yeah, for art and murals and stuff. We would do 5, 7 projects at a time.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So now it's you. You're the artist.
Yeah, because I'm doing bags. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You seem to enjoy it.
Yeah. I enjoy the
What's your
uniqueness of
future
each.
goal?
My future goal is to get into the furniture business again.
Okay, so that's your future goal. Oh, but who's gonna do the handbags?
But if I have the right team, I'll be able to do both.
And
You
there
see?
you go. There you go. I must share. I have to share my bag.
Uh, that's her. That's the emoji of you
Yes,
carrying
I
your
love it.
coffee.
Carrying my coffee. I'm known to be carrying my
Yeah,
coffee.
with your
I'm known
hashtag.
with my hashtag AskAndrea
Yeah,
and the butterflies and the
yeah,
flowers floating
yeah,
around me.
yeah.
No, it's beautiful.
Thank
I
you.
love it. I get stopped on the street all the
Oh
time.
yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
So how
And
long are
what
you
about
still?
you? How did you, I know you're asking the questions, but how did you reach, did you also hire the right team or did you do it by yourself in the beginning? Or at what stage did you scale and you felt it was the right time to scale?
That's a good question. It's 12 years I'm in business. I must say the first 3 years were a disaster because nobody knew what I was doing.
Okay.
I used to say I'm a concierge, I'm a personal assistant, and they thought in North America, concierge, they thought, I clean buildings. And I'm like, no, 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 that's not what it is. It's a concierge, like a hotel concierge, personal assistant. After 5 years, I saw some growth. And I must say, after 10 years of business, that's where I expanded the team.
10
Yes.
years. So it was only
10.
you for 10 years.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, 10. I mean, I would outsource help, but now after 12, heading to 13 years, we're a full team and we're very happy. And I do believe a woman or a man needs to love what they do every day. I
Oh
mean, like
yeah,
you
for
said
sure.
earlier, what makes me different or similar to you, every day I have a different request. I don't get bored. I don't have a
Yeah.
9 to 5 job, and I don't have to, it's not teaching or it's not coaching the same people, the same topic. I get different requests from they need window cleaning to a gardener to ordering flowers to going shopping to finding a designer, an artist to paint on a handbag. There's everything out there. Everything is
So
possible.
what's the
So
strangest request you ever got or received?
the strangest request I've ever received, mm, I don't think I would have any. No, maybe one. It was a little strange where a client called and she was hosting a bridal shower in her house
Mm-hmm.
and she asked for staff, for servers, and she wanted them all good looking. So I was like, Okay. Well, good looking to me might not be good looking to you, right? So
That's
I thought that was
funny.
strange. She
She
goes,
probably
but they,
wanted a
yeah,
snatch
yeah.
party.
She goes, they still need to be good in picking up, serving, doing the dishes, but they need to be very good looking.
Oh, so you
So
have to
yeah, I
hire
thought that
models.
was funny. I'm never gonna forget that. And it was a little embarrassing because you can't ask staff can I have a picture of you and have it approved, right? It's
Yeah, yeah,
certain.
that is
Yeah,
awkward.
that was strange. I would say that would be my strangest
Uh,
request in 13 years.
uh,
But other
uh,
than that, we're known to make magic happen. We do everything with a smile and
amazing,
positive, and life goes on.
amazing,
Yeah,
amazing. That's
yeah.
great.
Thank you, Janan. It was
You're
so nice
welcome.
meeting you.
Thank you. Someone's asking me, do you do personalized requests to print on cookies or chocolate wraps? No, that would be a first for
Okay,
me.
there you go. Oh, by the way, if somebody wants to reach out to you, they go to your Janan Studio Instagram, correct?
Yeah, at Janan Studio, and you DM me. Yeah.
Okay.
So I do work half the year in New York and half the year in Dubai.
Okay, and how come? Just because,
How come in New York and Dubai?
yes.
Because I have my partner here,
Oh,
my
okay,
my husband.
wonderful. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, but anyhow, you can work from anywhere around the
Yes.
world. Yeah,
Yes.
I ship my bag to you from Canada,
Yeah.
and you
A lot of people do that.
returned it.
Yeah,
Yes,
a lot of people do that.
that's
Yeah.
amazing. I
Yeah.
love it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Well, enjoy your stay in New York.
Thank
Let's stay
you.
in touch. Thank you for joining this
Thank
live
you. It was
interview.
fun.
Yes, and best of luck to you.
Thank you, darling.
All
Mwah.
right.
Thank
Mwah.
you. Take
Take
care.
care.
Bye,
Okay.
Hans. Bye.
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 Bye.